should be on right now, actually. So yeah, it's good.
Speaking of that, turn your overall down.
We welcome you to Hope Field, proud home of the Gardiner Tigers, as Munson Media Sports brings you boys lacrosse. Lewiston Blue Devils into town to take on your Gardiner Tigers. Hello, I'm Rob Munson. I'm joined here by Jeremy Bullock, the Bull, coming in to give us some expertise on his lacrosse background and help us out with some of the things going on here tonight. Chris Wheeler doing our production. Bill Hasty on camera here tonight. High above the field here at Hope Field. Well, we got some special things going on here tonight as we will recognize huge milestone, Jeremy, for Coach Casey Johnson, as he recently notched his 200th career victory here at the helm for the Gardiner Tigers.
Yeah, Casey's. I played for Casey. He took 3 years of him convincing to get me away from the track and field team to join back up, but I was sure glad I did. My senior year, we had a great year, and yeah, it's a big accomplishment for Casey. He's done a lot for this program over the last many years that he's been in charge of it. So it's come a long ways.
It surely has, and this was a program that started out in the late '90s as a club team. Bill Hasty's son Seth was one of the first members of that club team, and they played over at the old Price Street Field in the field in name only, like playing in the parking lot. And they used to have to train up in the, during the March season in the early April. They'd be out in the parking lots slinging the ball around and all of that. But certainly now it's with the turf field. I mean, we had a big thunderstorm go through here. If you're watching from away, a thunderstorm rolled through here at about 2:30 and dumped some rain pretty heavily at times here in this area, and field as good as gold, set to go. So we're waiting for Nate Stubbard here. We've got Nate down on the field. I'm not sure where they'll be doing the presentation here. Probably across the way. We'll be set to zoom in on that as soon as we hear Nate go. He's going to do a recognition for Casey. Before that, we'll let you know that Lewiston comes in with a record of 6-6. Let's go down to Nate Stubbard.
I'd like to make a very special presentation
this afternoon. Could I please have any player or person who has been influenced by Coach Johnson in the past, please come out onto the field at this time.
Just had it.
Coach Johnson, come on over. Come on, buddy.
So what they've done is they've asked any of the
You
players.
didn't really think we weren't going to do anything, did you? If I could just have ex-players just line up right there in front, that would be great. Thank you.
We've got some of the ex-players coming in. Jeremy Bullock, an ex-player. He can't go down on the field. We're keeping him busy right here. You're seeing some
Current players,
giving
if
you
you
a
guys
look
can
at
stay
that.
behind, just would be great. Then we're going to get a picture afterwards with everybody.
All right. Sorry. You don't have to go that far up, bud.
Cole and Maddie and Tracy, you guys come on over here too.
Wife Tracy and son and daughter also involved in it across the way.
So earlier this year, oh, don't tell me. Are you kidding me? The battery's dead.
Scream it.
All right, battery's dead on the microphone.
Our mic's working.
So earlier this year on Friday, April 26th, our Gardiner boys lacrosse team beat Biddeford by a score of 17-5. That was a very monumental victory for our boys lacrosse program and our coach, Casey Johnson. That win marked the 200th win of Coach Johnson's illustrious lacrosse coaching career here at Gardiner. At that time, we couldn't give him the proper recognition as he had to leave the game immediately after the game and catch a flight. The boys had the proverbial Gatorade jug filled with water to pour over his head, but he couldn't get wet. So guys, there are 3 games left, just saying. Casey's wife, Tracy, contacted me last year knowing that Casey was close to his 200th victory, and we started planning for what we have here tonight. And Tracy's been a catalyst in putting that effort together, so thank you very much, Tracy. I'd like to give a few stats about Coach Casey Johnson over his last 25 years as head coach of Gardiner Boys Lacrosse. Casey currently has 206 wins, This is Casey's 25th year as head coach of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Of the 24 completed seasons, he has 14 winning seasons and 4 seasons with a 500 record. 5 of the 6 losing seasons were only by 2 games or less. He's also had 2 undefeated seasons and accrued a 62% winning percentage over his 25 years. Not including Casey's combined years coaching soccer and ice hockey, Casey has coached and made a positive impact on nearly 1,000 boys lacrosse players here at Gardiner over the past 25 years. And that is his biggest accomplishment of all. I'm sure that many of you standing in front of us today can attest to the positive impact that Coach Johnson has made on you, not just as a coach, but as a member and as a mentor and a friend. So for everything that Coach Johnson has done for our boys lacrosse program and the community over the past 25 years, I would like to present Coach Johnson with this plaque for recognizing him for 25 years of coaching excellence and his 200 career wins.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now we gotta get a picture.
Oh, get everybody back up a little bit. Get the boys. Get all the boys. Cool. Thank you.
Now if we could get all the alumni here and take a picture with Coach as well, that'd be great.
Invited Giner, huh? Is that Disney? Oh,
He sent me a message. We invited him.
Hopefully I yelled loud enough. Okay, good. Good. Get in there, guys. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
So that's a nice scene down there, the current team, alumni and family members for Coach Johnson. 25 years. It's quite a legacy that he has put forth. Also a soccer coach here for a while, hockey coach. He's coached a lot of student athletes during the course of his time. And Casey be the first one to say he's an old school style coach, Jeremy, right? Demands a lot of discipline from his teams, does things the right way, and that's a credit to his coaching style. And he's from a coaching family. Casey's dad, longtime soccer coach, one of the premier soccer coaches early in the rise of the sport of soccer here in the state of Maine. Peter was one of the leaders to start soccer statewide. Do want to apologize. We got Lewiston at Gardiner girls. We didn't change it from the other day, but it's Lewiston and Gardiner boys that you're watching here. Both teams are gathering here in the center area, the Tigers' Paw. So we get set to go. We'll take a look at the starters for both teams here. We'll take a look at the Blue Devils here. They're coached by Sam Cloutier. It'll be Cannon Plord, Joe DeAndrea, Braden Blaze, Lucas Bragdon, Alex Wade, Nick Beauchamp, Tony Began, Brock Rancourt will be in goal. Cody Dion and Colin Mishu for your Gardiner Tigers. Evan Mishu, Braden Elliott, Logan Crowley will be in goal. Owen Grant, Logan Cody, Ethan Tibbetts, Evan Whalen, Asher Nagy, Cody Dingwell, and Owen Chadwick. Let's take a look at the Tigers.
Oh, it looks like we got our defensive middies out there, Coach. We got Zach Christian going to take the face-off, Eli Farias, and Aiden Parody at the long stick midi. Good win from Zach.
So Tigers underway. They'll have first possession here. They'll come down left side.
Aiden Parody's a first-year senior, and he's been an absolute terror at that long stick midi position. He's doing a great job this year.
Well, it's one of those things that sometimes kids that are athletes pick up a sport, and, it's the coach's responsibility to say, okay, where are we going to put them? How are we going to play them? Logan Cody's been on fire as far as goals. When Tigers are on a 4-game win streak, as we said, they were 4-4. They've ripped up 4 straight, and there's a goal right out of the gate.
Cody Dingwell.
Cody Dingwell with the first goal of the game for the Tigers. We think we got the replay activated, so.
See who got that assist.
So Tigers with possession. Dingwall with the first goal of the game. Looking to get the camera realigned a little bit. We had in a different location the other day, and
Another good win by Zach.
so Tigers will set up here. Braden Elliott takes it left. Tigers will swap some guys in.
Got Evan Whalen. Owen Chadwick out the offensive midfield set with Cody Dingwell.
Well, Jeremy, you look like you're comfortable. If you want to take the play-by-play, go right ahead.
Sorry, Coach.
No, go ahead and do it, because you will know what's going on, and I'll do color, you do play-by-play. How about that? Because you know our guys by sight.
Yeah, shot attempt by Chadwick. Good save by number 15, Brock Rancourt.
Yeah, Rancourt in the goal here. He's a junior. Tigers on the prowl.
Oh, there's Aiden Parody. We get the inline in time? Nope, it's going the other way.
What did Aiden do for a spring sport before? Did he play a spring sport?
I don't know if he did a spring sport. I know he's the goalie for the hockey team.
Right.
These last many years. And I think he's a soccer player in the fall.
Yes, he is, for sure, and a really good soccer player, as we saw during last fall. So Lewiston now on the attack. They'll set up in the offensive zone here. Tigers will look to defend. They'll swing it out to the perimeter here. It's Cody Dion with it. Dion's got Jenkins to his right. Long shot.
Good save.
Pick save. Picked it right up. Did Logan Crowley. Easy save for Logan. Saw it all the way. No screen in front. Tigers look to come out. They lead it 1-0, as you see. We're just underway. 9:26 left. Our clock not official. Chris does a pretty good job of keeping it that way. So Lewiston looking to get the equalizer if they can. Judkins will swing it over the right side. They'll get some X-play now. Tigers looking to make sure they get the matchups, Jeremy, inside. They don't want to leave anybody unattended. Going to make sure you take care of job one, which is your man. Don't get beat off the ball here.
Yeah, Coach Johnson told me they've been implementing a zone in the last few games. They said that's actually been working pretty well for them.
Well, whatever they've been doing, it's been working, because they've got 4 straight wins and have moved into the number 8 spot. This is a Class A opponent, which in the heels gives them some more points. Threaded through and tipped away. Norm Pelletier, the near official here, Gardiner High School graduate, class of 1982. Plord got it over the left side. Blue Devils will set it back up. They've had the one shot. Crowley got a good stick work there, knocked it away.
Evan Mishu, he's a defensive leader just like he was with the football team. Feedback I get on Evan Mishu is he always knows what everyone's supposed to be doing. Real high game IQ, no matter what sport he's playing.
Yeah, he's always been a heady player, that's for sure. And you can see he's going to get a pick here.
There we go.
Evan on the take, looks up, drops one in. Just missed the alley-oop connection. Almost able to connect down there with, that was Alex Wade.
Logan Cody.
Logan Cody, number 11. Lewiston counters. So we're going to get a timeout. So timeout on the field. We'll take the quick timeout. We'll come back, 7:36. When we come back to Oak Field after this. Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution.
Get in there again, Bill.
Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Not level, Chris? Here at Gosline Retirement. Is it the back legs need to be adjusted? And help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. Well, maybe we don't need the back legs up as I don't know. Planning, wealth
get it.
management, it looks, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you. Back after the timeout, quick timeout. Tigers lead it early, 1-0. The goal, Cody Dingwell. Did we get the assist on that, Bull?
I don't know if we did, Coach.
We'll try to pick that up at halftime so we give the kids the credit for that. Was that a Gardiner or Lewiston timeout?
That was Lewiston.
Lewiston timeout. You're going to timeout when you get possession. So they'll come back with a set play as they've got a chance to go over to talk to Coach Cloutier. And probably maybe the Tigers' zone might have confused them a little bit with their attack. Is there a different offensive strategy against the zone defense, Jeremy?
Well, it's still about the same. You're trying to. Ooh, that was a nice shot. You're always trying to push and pull that defense until you find an open man and get a good look like that. I mean, that wasn't the closest shot, but still, it went right where it needed to be.
Yeah, good location into a screen a little bit, trying to see who that is. As soon as he comes back upfield, we'll get his number, I hope. He's going to the bench, so did you see, Chris Wheeler, what number that was? I think it was 18. I think it was Cody Dion.
Oh, yeah, he's one of the starting.
Yeah, so we'll give that goal to Dion. So we're 1-1 now. Tigers in possession. Braden Elliott going to hold it out. He's defended. Dingwell, who's got the goal. Here goes Cody. In front, oh, just missed the connection here. And
good idea, just didn't quite work out.
Trying to get it to Owen Chadwick. Lewiston ball. We're in the first, 6.5 minutes left. Nice celebration pregame, honoring Coach Johnson's 200th victory. Of course, he's over 200 now. There's an interception by the Tigers. They're on the attack.
Good hustle play by Zach Christian.
Zach with it, going to bring it out, set it up. Elliott now. Braden surveys. Tigers get some more reinforcements on. Elliott, he's trying to beat his defender with Whitlow.
Ooh.
Nice save inside. Brock Rancourt equal to that. Tries to connect up, errant pass. Scooped up by the Tigers by Mishu. Tigers counter. Spin move Elliott. Brings it back out. Tigers get the offensive spacing. Now they'll go to work. Eben Whelan into the corner. Trying to connect back outside. Picked up. Elliott lets it go and rips it home.
Nice shot by Braden Elliott.
Well, accidental offense, but the Tigers will take it. As Braden was in the right spot at the right time, as he was able to scoop that one up quickly, had the near side, put it home. Quick release by Elliott on that one, Jeremy.
Yeah, and any of those shots, when you're getting a good look that close to the goal, that's tough for even the most elite goalies in the sport, you know. So that's exactly the type of look you're looking for.
Tigers have been good with getting possession. I think they've won all of them.
Yeah, Zach Christian's been unbelievable at the face-off, and with Eli Farias, 21, is usually the one that ends up with the ground ball. Eli, you don't know, is a state champion this year, 132 pounds wrestler, tough as nails, very good athlete, scrappy. That's why he comes up with those ground balls.
And he's quicker than lightning.
Yes.
Christian with it here. Zach back outside for the Tigers. Chadwick laid it off back outside. Tigers look to get set. They'll set it up here near side with Cody Dingwell. Dingwell got the first goal. Elliott the second goal. Tigers lead at 2-1. Cody Dion with the Lewiston goal. We'll check that to make it official at halftime. High stick knocked down, but
dangerous
in play.
Pass.
So far, not much physicality in this one.
No, I don't think we've seen any penalties yet, Coach. Oh,
And the shot and the goal, that was a beautiful goal. Coming left to right. Again, these Lewiston numbers, they're going to fix all this number stuff. You're not going to be allowed dark numbers on dark jerseys. And what number was that?
That one, Coach?
18. So it's Dion again.
Yeah.
So we're giving him credit for both. Yeah, a lot of these folks thought that with these uniforms that they were being smart, but it makes it almost impossible to see the numbers. At least these have some white outline. The girls came in the other day from Lewiston with red numbers on blue jerseys, impossible to see. So I'm glad.
That white outline makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Got to remember, some of us broadcasters are working with 70-year-old eyes. You know what I mean? Gee, 'cause got a call here.
It's going to be a push on blue, loose ball push.
Tigers will possess. Mishu drops it down.
Joe Hanley.
Joe Hanley now in the game, his first possession of the game. Joe. Left side to Elliott. Elliott wheels it back outside since the Tigers look to get it set up. Tigers have been hanging their hat on defense during this 4-game win streak. They held Oak Hill to their lowest goal output in a victory the other day. 7-4 victory. Oak Hill, high-scoring team, but they held them.
Ooh.
That one deflected through. Tigers will maintain possession here as they'll chase it down. It'll be Asher Nagy with it. Asher tried to drop it outside. He got the bounce right back.
Ooh. Tried to find Asher. Oh, no, that was Chatty.
Loosen the circle and scoop back out. That was a nice pickup there by Logan Cody, and Logan will maintain the possession for the Tigers. Into the corner. On the cut, Elliott let it go. It got blocked. Boy, that was a nice defensive play. Aaron pass comes out, and it'll be picked up here by Mishu. Mishu for the Blue Devils, 2 Mishus. Evan Mishu for the Tigers. That was Colin Mishu, a freshman, for the Blue Devils. Welcome in Lewiston fans. I saw a little bit of chatter saying, oh, good, the game's going to be streamed for some of them that couldn't get down here. Sometimes hard for the folks that are working to get down here in time for the games, and we're glad to be able to stream this one for you. We want to do this one where they're having the special presentation for Coach Johnson. I got tipped off to that a couple of weeks ago. On the take now hard is St. George. Spin it back outside. Langelia with it here, and he holds.
Camden Plord.
Plord's going to get it to the right, back to Mishu. Mishu will go behind for X. Comes back outside into traffic, and Tigers there on the defense, and they'll go on the take, on the fly. Asher Nagy. Nagy all the way in. He shoots, he scores. Asher Nagy with a beauty.
Actually, that's the defender, Chase Canaris, Coach.
Oh, what number was it?
All the way, number 22.
22, not 23. So Chase.
Whole length of the field.
Chase came all the way down the field. Chase Canaris. That's great to have another pair of eyes up here, that's for sure. So Canaris.
It's always nice when the long sticks get to put one in goal. They always like that.
Well, you saw him on the fly as he came screaming down the middle of the field, and
just like in basketball, those fast breaks can really wreak havoc on a defense if they're not ready for it.
His first career varsity goal.
First career varsity goal. Good for you. Chase Canaris. Whistle off the face-off. Jake Fless watching out in video land. Hi, Jake. Jake just finished up his great career at St. Joseph's. Just graduated. Congratulations, Jake. He's another alum that played for Coach Johnson. Took his talents to the next level. Integral part of the St. Joseph lacrosse team. Lewiston sets up. Tigers up 3-2. This has been an even match. That one's going to scale wide.
Lewiston's going to keep possession. They get to the end line first.
1:25 left. Clock restarts here. Mishu back outside. Look to swing it around, break down this zone defense by the Tigers. Plord. Cody Dion, or maybe Dion, not sure how the
nice
pronunciation
stick check
goes.
there.
That one pops out. Mishu trying to get a hold of it, couldn't do it. Lewiston errant pass, and that'll go out with 47 seconds left here in the first. So Tigers with a possession here.
They got time to put another one in if they hustle.
I'm sure they would love to maintain the lead, but a goal to end the first quarter would be great as well, because that gives them a chance to really grab some momentum. So we'll see what the Tigers do with this possession. Can they connect up at midfield? Ball's loose, hunted down, chased down. Logan Cody couldn't make it, and Mishu came up with it. That's Blaze, Braden Blaze, number 7.
What do we got?
Get an infraction here.
Timeout.
Timeout White, so they want to get it set up here. We'll stay right with this, as this will be a quick timeout. We'll take our break between the quarters. Want to let you know Bill Hasty on our camera, and pleased to be joined by Jeremy Bullock.
Pleased to be here, Coach.
Yeah, I'm glad this worked out for you. Had a change of practice, and you'll be up here during Youth Day as well. And talk a little bit about the youth development program here, Jeremy, in Tiger Town, how that has been flourishing.
Yeah, so that's another thing that's come a long way. And of course, like any good program, whether it's football or anything else, like it really is a huge advantage to that varsity program if you have a thriving youth program and you're getting those athletes interested in playing the sport. We got a bunch of former players. Jim Moore and myself have been involved coaching several levels. Nate Whalen. But yeah, we've seen it just since I got involved. When Evan was in 3rd or 4th grade, we've seen it come a long way from having one team with 4 or 5 different grades on it to having a team for a 3, 4, a 5, 6, and a 7, 8. And we got a girls program started last year, so it's really been going fantastic as far as growing the youth program.
Yeah, we saw the girls with a victory the other day, and against the Blue Devils. That was a great game, a 6-5.
Yeah, shout out to the Gardiner Boys and Girls Club, because they put on the program. We just do the coaching and stuff. But
and they've got that nice new field over at the Boys and Girls Club. That is an all-purpose field. That's fantastic. So Tigers with a little bit of time wheeling with it. Shoots. Ooh, that was a good save. Beauty. And coming out the other end is Dion, and that'll probably run the clock out here. But Tigers did have that opportunity. They'll try to get it all the way down. They do, and it's going to sail wide of Crowley, and that is going to run out the first quarter. So a good competitive quarter against two teams that are pretty well matched equally. A 3-2 lead for the Tigers. We'll take a break. We'll hear from some of our great sponsors and come back to Hoke Field after this.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation. Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair. Three-two. We're set for Second quarter, as we'll reverse sides of the field. Devils in blue. They're going right to left on your computer screen, TV screen if you're watching it on Boxcast. Tigers have been good on the face-off, and
Ooh.
some get a stick knocked out of their hands, but we'll play on. It was paradise.
Eli Farias with the ground ball again. Ooh, that's
Taken down. There's a flag.
Yeah, push.
Both officials. So that's what speed does for you right there. You saw Farias on the fly cause the defender to create the foul. And
now we're going to have the power play going. Then see what the Tigers can do with that.
so penalty call, Tigers possession off the infraction. How long will this be? This a 2 minute?
No, that's usually going to be a one.
Just one.
The technical fouls are about 30 seconds, and then the personal fouls, depending on the severity, can be anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes.
So Tigers with the advantage here. They'll set it up. This is one of those pre-planned plays that they have, and they
Evan Whalen.
just missed.
Oh.
Whalen got the side of the net as he came screaming in as they set him up on the pre-planned play. Keep his way out now. He'll scramble back in. Lewiston looking for the equalizer here. He'll get it back in behind. Bemet. Of course, Lewiston down a man, Jeremy, is content to just run the clock until they get back to full strength. So
Probably going to try and kill that penalty. Yep.
there's no hurry here for them as Cody Dion, who's got a couple of goals, just got it back over to Bemet. He's got it outside. Dion. We didn't have any pronunciation guide on the Lewiston roster, so we're not sure if it's Dion or Dion. Somebody's watching, they can let us know online. Phonetically spell it out so we get the kids' names right. A lot of schools are going with phonetic rosters now, which is a huge help.
Yeah, I did the announcement for the Class A Wrestling State Championship, and that made me sweat a little bit pronouncing some of those names all day long.
Yeah, you want to get the kids' names right. So.
Right. Yep, you do. You want to sound like a literate person and be respectful of the kids. And
So Elliott's going to bring it back out. Tigers will get some changes. This is Chadwick with it out front. Chadwick spins. A bouncer
nice
up and in.
shot.
Boy, that was a beauty. Chadwick with a beautiful shot. Made possible by everybody who donated to the turf project here at Gardiner Area High School, because that shot does not go in unless it's bouncing up off the turf. Of course, the goalie sees him going down with it, and then the ball's all of a sudden up and over his shoulder. So that was a great move by Chadwick. You can tell that's a pre-planned play by Chadwick, and Owen's done that a few times in practice and knows that he can get that home field advantage, I would say. There's Farias, as you said, always tracks that ball down.
Owen Chadwick does a great job transporting the ball through traffic. And, of course, if anyone watched him play football, you know very well how tough of a guy he is, but he's also extremely fast and deceptively fast.
Yeah, you saw it on the move there. He dipped the shoulder, spun in like he was going to the line. Okay, so is that official from somebody? Yeah, okay, so it's Dion, which is what I think I was saying originally, so we got that right. Out front for the Tigers, Whalen with it.
Like Miss Dion Meringue, Middle School.
And she's over at the Boys and Girls Club now. She watches a lot of our games. That ball's loose. Who's got it? Tigers regain possession. Cody Dingwell. Cody got us started here with the first goal of the game. Elliott. A good save and a chop.
Was a good save.
That was Brock Rancourt with the save and then the chop. Another go out. Let's see who. It's going to be Lewiston ball here. Tigers up 4-2. in the
Rancourt
second
with-
quarter.
Rancourt with 5 saves so far.
Yeah, Tigers could be well ahead here. That was scaled by St. George across the way, and Tigers will run it down and long stick it out. That was Ethan Tibbetts for the Tigers. Now out at midfield, Tibbetts takes a face full of stick.
Oof. I think we lucked out on that one. I think Elliott might have been offsides on that one, but we got the call anyways, so that's good. Good for the Tigers at any rate.
So Elliott with it. Tigers in the offensive end. Eben Whelan. Eben gets cut off. That pass deflected. Good defense. Spun around by Nagy. Logan Cody. Logan's been a little quiet, but look for him probably to rack one up here soon. Elliott on the scamper. Comes in. Lays it off. The shot just wide.
Going to be a push on that one, Coach, I think. That's what
Got the flags up.
for. Yep. Which, when the flag goes down, they're going to keep playing until the Tigers lose possession. So they basically have a free shot, and then once play stops, they'll get possession back.
Tigers skid that one wide. That was a good low shot by Dingwall. Got a goal already, does Cody. Tigers with one remaining game on their schedule against Messalonsky. Usually a power. Messalonsky's usually a good lacrosse team.
Definitely one of our rivals for sure in the area.
Tigers, as we said, on a 4-game win streak, playing very well. They were 4-4 to start the season and ripped off 4 straight. They've been in a busy stretch, 3 games in 4 days for the Tigers. But they don't look any less for it, haven't played so often.
Ooh,
Nice save there by Rancourt. Well, he's been the difference maker here. He's kept this a pretty close game at 4-2. Alex Wade comes down left side here to St. George.
Tigers might need to just look for that one extra pass, Coach, to get a little bit better look on the net, because Rancourt seems to be swallowing up all those shots that he can get a good look at. So
Langelia with it for the Blue Devils. He's getting harassed by Owen Grant. Tibbett steps in defensively. That's a long cross pass to change field over to Mishu. Davin Langelia for the Blue Devils. He'll play behind. Back out front is Beemet. The shot goes wide. Everybody jumping there. That was well wide. Lewiston possession. Back out high for the reset. Good possession here so far for Lewiston, but not able to really get a good shot on net. And if they have...
Evan Mishu picks the ball off.
Yeah, Evan stole that kid's lunch money.
Yes, he did. Oh, nice
Threads
feed
it
to
through.
Zach. Oh.
Well, some good hit there, knocked off Zach Christian. Zach looked like he was getting ready to unload. Good defensive play there by Lewiston.
Good hustle by the Blue Devils. I think Zach would have had it.
It was a good
otherwise.
shoulder check and good clean check. So Tigers looking to recap here to Dingwell. Dingwell spins. Trying to connect in front with Logan Cody. Logan's going to chase it down here and come out. Logan's out. Logan.
Oh, another good save.
Another good save. Rancourt, a beauty. Not sure he knew where it went after the... We'll get another push. Asher Nagy in there tussling. Caused the infraction. Tigers looking to go. The spin by Cody. Lost it on the spin. Loose ball. They'll fight for control. Popcorn's up. And Lewiston on the take. They've got to run here. Good stick by the Tigers, deflected it.
Ooh.
And Mishu's got it. Evan.
I think the Lewiston player thought it was a little closer to the edge line than it actually was.
Yeah, well, you get confused a little bit with some of
I
the...
do too, Coach. I always think the football sideline is the sideline.
Yeah, well, they have the cones, the cones out there, but not near where that ball went out, so you can understand why. Tigers winning the loose balls, Jeremy. That's an important factor.
Loose ball is all about hustling, getting low, and being brave, because you are getting a little bit vulnerable when you can't, see who's behind you and stuff. But you got to be brave and hustle, and that's the key to getting those loose balls.
Got to push, a little footwork there, and Tigers been playing a clean game. They haven't been really penalized much at all. Maybe once in the game, but that got away from the Tigers, but they reclaim it. 3:21 left. Eben Whalen got it back outside. Tigers looking to spin in. Came back inside to Logan Cody. And
that Lewiston defense has been pretty stingy near the crease. We haven't been able to get close in there, and that's usually where Logan Cody initiates a lot of the offense, is right around that crease. But they've been pretty stingy in there. Lewiston has.
They've packed it in pretty good. Well, we got timeout. We'll take the timeout. We'll come back. 2:59 left when we come back to Oakfield after this.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
Well, we'll come back. We're showing you a couple of loose balls that are actually in play right there. Billy's giving you a good look at that. Chris Wheeler picked it up, old eagle-eyed Chris, said, boy, there's two balls that are right in play. And if we come back out a little bit, you'll be able to see that they are in play because of the lines that show. You're going to be able to see as Billy comes back out here a little bit. He comes to the right a little bit. You'll see probably a third ball. I didn't see it before. There's a marker right here at midfield. That's the outline, not the white football line. That's what Jeremy was talking to you about before. So be Tigers ball with 2:59 left here. They lead it by 4-2. Four different scorers: Braden Elliott, Chase Canaris, Cody Dingwell, Owen Chadwick. 4 goals for the Tigers. They're looking for a fifth. That just went wide. Opportune bounce. Back outside now. Cody couldn't handle it. They'll spin it out. Whitlow. He gets dispossessed. Tigers with it.
There we go.
They've got open player right side.
Kian Alves, number 8.
Alves just in the game. His first touch, I think, in the offensive zone. Alves. He's a junior. Kian's got it here. Alves is going to take it deep. Tigers with a 2-goal lead down to about 2 minutes, Jeremy. They don't mind if they maintain possession here and really get a good look here from the offensive end. And you said Lewiston really packing it in.
Yeah, I think they really need to push and stretch that defense and really get, see, that's not the shot we want. I think we need to be a little bit more patient, get a better look.
Thrown to air, and then maybe the officials will see the loose balls down there.
Someone let Evan know. He can knock him out of there. Oh, it's a risky pass.
Long pass. Well received. Now Tigers looking to go offense. There's a cut. Another good save.
That was a great look, Coach. That was definitely credit to the goalie for keeping that one out.
Yeah, they tried to connect. I think it was Dingwell was coming in from the weak side, and they nearly hit him for a.
I got 8 saves for Rancourt so far. He's played a good game.
Surely has. Logan Crowley not quite as busy for the Gardiner Tigers down here to the left. Tigers in white, if you're just joining us. Blue Devils in their blue. Sun's out. It poured about 2:30. Long shot.
Oh, there's a save for Crowley.
Crowley was on that one. That was going far side. Crowley was equal. He'll throw it into space. Tough one to handle, but the Tigers scoop it, but possession here for the Blue Devils. They'll come down here near side on the run. And Lewiston's going to take a timeout. Well, I'll let you know that it's going to be Youth Day here. They had it the other day with the ladies' game, and same here for the boys. All the youth teams will be coming out. As we told you, if you missed it earlier, the youth coaches doing a tremendous job on feeding into this varsity program and JV program. They have a full contingent, right, Jeremy? I mean, they're able to field a full JV team, play a full JV schedule. That's very important on bringing kids up and through the program for sure, and gives them more opportunities. And certainly that's something that's beneficial to the program when you can play that full JV schedule. Give those young kids, one, you give them opportunity to play. Two, you keep them motivated. I mean, nobody wants to go through all season just practicing. That's
100%.
a tough gig.
It is, and actually it's a testament that we have a team as big as we do, because probably I'd say about 40% of the Tigers games, their opponents haven't had a JV team, or they've had to play probably 2/3 of the same kids, which, I mean, you know, but like you said, you just want to get those JV guys a chance to get out there and play and develop and get some minutes on the field, because that's real important.
Yeah, the JV game will come up after this. We won't be streaming that.
Maybe someday we can get a JV Munzing Media squad going.
We need to hold a carrot out there for those kids.
That's true.
During COVID, we were doing like middle school games with multi-cameras and stuff like that because nobody could come to the game. The kids all get spoiled. Wow. So, all right, scooped up. We're getting set to go here. It'll be Beeman. Gets it back outside. Lewiston took the timeout. We're under a minute here before halftime, and what they want to do is get that lead down to a single goal. So they're going to be patient. If they take this whole 30 seconds that's left in the half, they won't mind that just to get one good shot. Tigers looking to make sure that they're matched up here.
That Tiger zone can bend and not break for another 17 seconds.
Angelia threw it across, hoping to get his man, but there was a Tiger there, and it was...
Good hustle by Aiden Parody.
Yeah, Parody was a Tiger there. I had to wait and see till he turned around. So down to 4 seconds. The long shot. And Logan says, I snatched that one like picking cherries. So the Tigers have doubled up the Blue Devils here at the half. They lead it 4-2. Well, we're going to take a break here from some of our fine sponsors here. And when we come back, we'll recap the first half of play for you here on Munzing Media.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home. At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner. Carver's Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. At Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com. Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, the Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we are committed to providing outstanding products at a fair price. We offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Want to thank the fine folks at McGee Construction for coming on as one of our anchor sponsors for this, well, about halfway through this current year as we finish up here in this spring, and we'll be making them a full-fledged ad and going out to their pits and talking about some of their products that they have, and we'll be able to do that up for them this summer. But we want to thank them. They're a great sponsor of all area youth, a lot of sports they sponsor, and they certainly got a lot of their kids playing in the sports. And, you know, Steve McGee started that company in the late 70s after he graduated from Gardiner High School with a truck and a mission, and he certainly built that into a great community business. And they do so much. They're going to help us out with our house project and come in and knock down our old house and all of that. And we thank them so much for their participation in our streaming this year, as well as the Gardiner Tigers All Sports Boosters. They will be handing out their scholarships coming up, and those are great scholarships. They gave out several scholarships, and they've been doing that for years, helping kids be able to get you know, all the supplies that they need. It's expensive for sure to go to college, and we certainly all know that, and we thank the Gardiner Sports Boosters for all they do for all our kids. Let's take a look at the scoring here. We'll start with Lewiston. They've got a single goal scorer. Cody Dion has their goals, has both goals for them. Get the Lewiston Blue Devils on the board early. They went out to a lead, and Tigers caught them. Tigers have been balanced with their scoring. Braden Elliott. Chase Canaris with a good individual play all the way down the center of the field. And as Jeremy told you, those long stick guys don't often get a chance to score, and Chase did, and he's happy about that. Cody Dingwell with a goal, and Owen Chadwick with a goal. As we said, Tigers came in with a 4-game win streak. They lead it here 4-2. And this score could be a lot bigger, Jeremy, if not for the great goaltending here by Brock Rancourt.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Brock's had a heck of a game, and you know, and to be honest, like that Lewiston defense has been very stingy in and around the crease, and that's usually where you know, Logan Cody, who's been quiet today, usually is a big initiator for a lot of our offense, and he usually starts by threatening right around that crease, and then he either gets the shot to go in, or he finds open guys. He really makes a lot of stuff happen on the offensive end. Gardiner is definitely going to want to be looking to move the ball around, get a little bit better shots on goal, and Lewiston's they're going to have to try and figure out how to get by that Gardiner zone that they got going, because the zone's been working out pretty good so far, keeping Logan Crowley's life a little easier.
Yeah, he's had a good look at him. I want to thank Clyde Fowler, Fowler's Roofing and Construction. Construction season here. If you've got a project that you want it done to a professional level, you want to check out Clyde Fowler's Roofing and Construction. You can check them out on the web at fowlersroofing.com. We thank Clyde and his business for their contributions, not just to us, but you look around, you go down to Little League Field, he's got a sign up there sponsoring the team and all kinds of things that Clyde does. So we thank Clyde Fowler, former athlete here at Gardiner High School. Played ball for us. Good player.
Yeah, I ended up wearing his number.
You did, that's right.
He graduated, yep. That home jersey, that white, or the away jersey, the white one, was a little bit small for me, even as a sophomore. But
yeah, well, we used to have to put you on a flatbed to get you the game for crying out loud, huh?
Luckily, the black jersey we got, you know, where our name was on it,
right.
Actually ordered me the size I needed, so that was good.
Number 78, if I remember correctly. So we're underway here. Get zoomed in here on play. Get our scoreboard back up here shortly. 4-2 Tigers. We're just underway here in the second. Half of play, third quarter. Tigers are now moving right to left on your screen if you're just joining us. We know a lot of you folks got out of work and maybe said, oh, geez, the game's on today. That's great. Let's tune in. We appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Welcome to our fans from Lewiston who are watching their kids play. Couldn't get down for the game, probably stuck at work and not able to get down, and they spread the word that the game was going to be on. So Tigers will chase that one down, be Eben Whalen. Tigers look for space on offense. Eben going to beat his man. He was able to skirt through Cooper. Giving the Tigers a chance.
Another great save.
Rancourt got a stick on it, didn't he? Yeah. That was labeled, I think, top side. Tigers now. Outside. Dingwell. Cody's got a goal. Gets it off to another goal scorer, and Elliott. Elliott, get it back. Oh, just nailed it.
I think he's going to pick up the
Wide.
slash for the stick in the helmet there, Coach.
Yeah, that was loud enough to hear up
Well,
here, and we got headphones on.
It makes a very distinctive noise that tends to attract the referee's attention.
Yes.
That stick on helmet noise. So
They see the flag, Norm Pelletier, longtime lacrosse official. I was telling Jeremy a little bit about Norm when he played for the Gardiner Tigers back when this Hoke Field had just opened up. He was a junior the year that it opened up, and his senior year, 1981. He was a member of the best defense in the history of Gardiner Tiger football. Gave up 17 points all year long, won the state championship, beat Winslow 12-7 in a great game down at Bowdoin College, 1981. Second of 3 state championships for Coach Wolfgram.
there we go. That's what we want right there.
Yeah, bingo, bango, bongo, and home for the goal. That was a beautiful play. Was it Whalen got the goal?
I thought it was either Asher or Dingwell. I'm not sure, but that's the that's the beauty of moving the ball around like that, Coach. Sometimes it's hard
We'll
to
ask Chris. Maybe Chris got the number.
23.
Yeah, Asher got the goal.
So that might have been the assist from Dingwell, possibly.
So that's his first goal. That was a beautiful pass and play by the Tigers. That puts them up 5-2. Good start. They win the face-off again. Zach Kristen, as you said, Zach, a magician on those, and he won it clean.
Awful hard worker. Anybody that watched him play football in the fall knows that you're not going to find a whole lot of kids that are going to outwork Zach Christian on any athletic field.
Zach will be the Tigers member in the Lobster Bowl. You can watch the Lobster Bowl here on Munzing Media, as we'll be bringing you that game again this year. Done it for, I don't know, the past 5-6 years. Glad to be able to work with Joe Hersom and everybody down with the Shriners on that game. That'll be in mid-July. I don't know exactly the date. Second weekend in July. On the Saturday, it'll be from Lewiston High School. Beautiful spot down there to have this game. Here's Dingwell. Spins. Loses, but regathers. Tigers staying disciplined. That's the key here. Whalen.
Oh, the pick and roll to Chadwick. That could have been dangerous if they connected on it.
Scoop back up by Elliott.
It's like Carl Malone and John Stockton. That pick and roll stuff works just as good in the cross if you can pull it off. Ooh, Whalen.
And a good save. Tigers get a stick on it. Ball's loose. They'll fight for it. Tony Began came out with it for Lewiston. But Tigers at midfield looking to turn defense back into offense. Can they? Yes, they can.
Oh, Chadwick got it back.
So Chadwick spins it back out, surveys the scene. Tigers in command so far this half. That had top label on it, but sealed wide by Dingwell. Jeremy told you that Rancourt was really the difference in keeping this a close game, and Tigers continue to pound them with shots.
Yep.
Loose ball. Tigers come up with a good job there by Elliott and company to corral the loose ball. Eben Whelan. Spins. They'll drop it in behind. That one came out open area, but Whelan got it. Eben.
Ooh, good idea.
Trying to get to Dingwell. The long clear. Good pickup by Tibbetts. Tibbetts turns it right back and blue possession. The clear.
Ooh, Evan Mishu.
Evan with a good stick play there and turns it back downfield, not able to connect, and Lewiston will have it. They'll come up on the run here to the right side. Wade in the middle.
Yeah, ideally, Coach, you really want to try and get the ball to the middies instead of throwing those long passes. Sometimes you get away with them, and sometimes they can be awful risky. I know it probably drives Coach Johnson nuts. He sees those big chucks sometimes, but...
Mishu got it in behind. Tigers keeping an eye on Dion. He's got it right now. He's got both goals. Tigers get in the passing lane smartly there by Mishu again. Here comes Evan. Evan on the run.
Ooh.
Got it chopped away. Good stick check there. It was Beeman with the check. 6:04 left here. Tigers will dig in on D. Dion with it out front. Stay with us post game. We'll have the Northeast Nutrition Energy Player of the Game as well as Capsa Pizza Award.
Ooh, another good play by Mishu in that passing lane.
Not able to maintain possession, knocked away. Canaris. Junkins. Dion now. Lewiston being patient. They still have time on their side. No sense to panic here, down 3.
Ooh, good wrap check by Mishu there.
Battle for control.
Ooh, be careful when you see the back numbers, Coach. You always got to be careful because you get that loose ball push called real easy. Oh, it's going to be offsides and Elliott, unfortunately. Lost track of the 50.
Tigers have control play here in the second, but Lewiston's had some territorial advantage here for the last couple of minutes. Territorial only, not a shot on net yet. Mishu back outside.
The longer you can keep the ball in your offensive end, you just kind of wear that defense down and, ooh.
Yeah, it bounced up to Mishu when he got it home. Colin Mishu gets the 3rd goal of the game. Just as you were saying, Jeremy, the more you can do that, the better off you are. They kept possession. Dion had it. He kind of lost it on the shot, but it bounced right to Mishu, who put it home. 5-3. Plenty of time left. 4:20 here in the 3rd. You're watching boys lacrosse on Muncie Media. We're winding down our streaming schedule. This will be our last regular season game that we do, as the season has probably about 4 or 5 days left in it. Then we'll take a look. We'll see what's happening in the playoffs. And as I mentioned a few times to folks, we're doing a lot of work on planning our house and all of that. Not sure how much time we'll have. Zach Kristen.
Another good win at the faceoff, X.
The Tigers have been dominant on that. So Zach will come off after doing his job. Tigers calling out a play from the sidelines. Elliott got it back outside. Tigers looking to go to work here in the offensive zone. Evan Whalen trying to beat his defender. He does. Whalen on the fly. Lays it off.
Oh.
Bounce shot just went wide by Dingwell. 3:22. And Tigers, a nifty move by Logan Cody. Logan was due, you said it.
He was due.
Jeremy, and he came out from in behind the net, was able to put one home. That's a big goal for the Tigers. It gets them back to a 3-goal advantage here at 6-3.
We've been a little stagnant for a few minutes, Coach. So it's definitely nice to break that slump.
6 goals, 6 different goal scorers for the Tigers. See if the Tigers can continue to be dominant on the faceoff. Hanley fighting for it. Joe got it loose.
Parody.
And Parody comes up with it. Here comes Aiden down the right side. Lost it on a stick check. Picks it back up, but gets knocked off the ball. Ball's loose. Lewiston on the possession. Elliott trying to defense. There's a good hit.
Good ride by the Tigers.
That was a nifty flip to keep it in play by Logan Cody in possession for the Tigers. Nice play by Logan. Tigers want to take a timeout. So 2:40 left. We'll take the timeout. We'll come back. We'll finish the third quarter and we come back. 6-3 Tigers. Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we are committed to providing outstanding products at a fair price. We offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
.240 left here in the third. The Tigers have doubled up the Blue Devils 6-3. Individual scoring for the Tigers. Elliott, Cody got the last goal. Canaris, Nagy, Dingwell, and Chadwick. 6 goals, 6 different scorers. I'm sure coach is happy with that balance.
Well, spreading it around makes the defense have to worry about more than one guy. That's always to your advantage as an offense.
Tigers would like to finish this final 2.5 strong, get a goal, and have a commanding lead heading into the fourth quarter. That's going to be off of Asher Nagy, but Nagy was able to hunt it down, but he lost it and beat Blue Devils' ball, not the way that Tigers drew it up during the timeout. They'll get out to Dion. Dion gets knocked away, but he's got possession here. Dion, he's dangerous. He's got 2 of the 3 goals. Mishu the other goal. There's Mishu with it now, gets it back outside. Plourd here on the near side. He's had some ball time here in this possession. They'll set it up now with Langelier. Dion. Blue Devils move it around.
I believe that defensive unit for the Tigers, coach, is all, I think those are all seniors. I know Evan is, but that makes a big difference, having that kind of experience on the defensive end.
Just under a minute and a half. We'll start the clock back up here, 1:26.
Oh, there we go.
Turnover here, and Tigers dodge a bullet there. As they should be able to, with a possession, Jeremy, run this third quarter down. Is that what they'll look to do?
Well, it'll be interesting. I mean, it kind of depends on, you know, how the coach wants to play it. I mean, some coaches might say to push it and try to, you know, stay aggressive offensively, and others might choose to. He's calling yellow, so that means he wants to switch his personnel out.
So they've got a minute. Do the Tigers. They've got to run here. This is Cody. He'll bring it back out. Tigers can be patient here as they keep an eye on the clock.
Want to look for good passes, that's for sure.
In the middle, right down the slot, but not able to control it. Loose ball, Tigers can control.
Chadwick looking for it.
He's
got it.
Owen on the spin. Beats his defender. Lets it go. Ooh, just sailed it wide. Going for another one of those low shots and try to get the turf bounce.
I know Owen's worked on his shot a lot in the last couple of years. He's gotten that release down, so it's very quick. So he's improved a lot in that area.
Elliott, 20 seconds left. Elliott bounced it over. Tigers will need to hurry here as they're down to 14. They've got time. They'll spin. Cody threw it in front, but
another save for Rancourt.
Tigers will need to spin, and they do, and that was going to go wide, but Rancourt said, well, I'll pick this anyway. So Tigers have jumped out to a 6-3 lead. We got one more quarter left, 12 on the clock. We'll be back for that after this. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Welcome back to Hokefield. Rob Munsing, Jeremy Bullock here. Bull doing a great job. This is his debut, folks. You would think that he'd been on the air for like 20 years. He's so smooth and full of knowledge and really helps me out. My insight is not keen on
at a family's time of loss.
You know,
making
it's one of those things that I don't have any history of playing or coaching.
No, it's been a lot of fun, Coach. I appreciate you inviting me.
Well, it's been great.
Ooh,
one of the few
from behind,
physical plays, but going to get the push from behind. Probably legal straight on, but a push from behind by Bragdon, Lucas Bragdon.
You got it, Coach. If he saw his front numbers, he'd probably been okay, but not the back ones.
Logan Crowley makes that intermediate pass. You were talking about that earlier, Jeremy, that, you know, Tigers were trying to long pass a lot and just into space, and that time a good possession play by Crowley coming out, but interception here off the take by St. George. St. George looking for a seam and wait for some help. Wait for the Blue Devils to make some changes from the sideline. They bring some personnel in.
Ooh.
That was up high, but controlled up high by Beement. Beement looking to set up.
Ooh, good defense there by.
That was a good stick.
Chatty.
Yeah, by Owen Chadwick. Got the stick up on it, and that was headed down to the Boys and Girls Club for a visit. That could have been labeled there for a goal. That was a scoring opportunity that went by the boards. Dion with it. Dion 2, Miss You 1. Those are the goal scorers for your Blue Devils if you're rooting for the Blue Devils.
Lewiston still got plenty of time. Lacrosse is one of those games where you could make up a 3-goal deficit pretty easily. I don't know if anybody watched any of the NCAA Final Four last year. There was a few games that had big swings, Notre Dame, Duke, and Syracuse, but tides can change pretty quick if your defense gets complacent, that's for sure.
Well, you don't want to take your
big hit.
You don't want to take your foot off the gas if you're the Tigers. Zach Christian got back in his face a little bit, but that was a good clean hit. That was good tussle up the sideline.
You know, pushing guys out of bounds, that's part of the game, and, you know, you can't take that stuff personally. You know, you got pads on for a reason, and, you know, from Gardiner, you can't take getting hit too personal, you know. It's part of the game.
Well, he's going to go off, and how long will this penalty be?
Unsportsmanlike. It could be a couple minutes, and that might be locked in, Coach. And so for anyone that doesn't know, some of the penalties, like a slash, you'd be man down for a little bit, but if the other team scores a goal, they let
like
you
hockey,
out.
sure. Like a major penalty in hockey, you've got to serve the whole penalty.
Yep.
So
but with an unsportsmanlike, that very well might be locked in for a minute or two.
So this gives Lewiston a man advantage. See what they can do with it. And as you said, if they maintain that, we'll have to see if they score a goal. If Zach comes out, we don't think he will.
Oh.
And they score quickly. Make it 6-4. Trying to see who that is.
Oh, nope. He's out, so apparently that was releasable. So
I believe that was Dion again.
He's had a good game, the midfielder.
The hat trick.
Cody Dion.
Got 3. So Tigers get the man back, thankfully, and they'll be even up, but we got a 6-4 score, and sometimes that can be a momentum swing as well.
Absolutely.
And you certainly want Zach out here for this face-off. As you said, he's a master face-off guy, and he wins it back. Tigers will swarm on it, but Lewiston will come up with it.
Ooh.
The shot
that might
goes
be going
wide,
against
and
the Tigers, that flag.
Flag thrown.
Might be a slash. It's going to be 1 minute. Who's going out?
Yeah,
oh, Evan Mishu, looks
clock
like.
Will stop with 9:33. So another power play. Remember, our clock not official. Chris doing 100 things over there, and sometimes we don't get to the clock. He can hold it here for a little bit. 9:33. Stop clock here as Lewiston goes on the man advantage here. Last man advantage, they scored. The guy you want to watch is that guy right there, Dion, with 3 goals. Blue Devils like to spin it around and set up Dion. Get replacement here. He's coming down the slot. I call it the slot from hockey, Coach. I'm not sure what the, Jeremy, I'm not sure what the
I don't know if
correct
we got a
term.
specific name for it.
Yeah, I kind of call this like I call hockey.
Yeah.
Similar.
Go with what you know.
That's all. People are just glad to have it on and
That's
be
right.
able to see it. I try not to talk over too much. And the score.
Number 2.
That was poked home by Davin Langelier.
Tigers got to take a deep breath here, regain some composure.
8:50 left. 2 quick goals by the Blue Devils. Have erased a 6-3 lead, and now we're 6-5. Tigers not much offensive time here, but they've hurt themselves with back-to-back penalties. So they need to win a face-off and gain control just like that. And that's what Zach Christian does. He's in. He shoots. Oh, just sealed it wide. That would have been a big one right there for Zach. Did the right thing. Kept it low. Just scaled it wide.
Well, Tigers are going to retain possession. Well, it's like I tell my young players, you know, sometimes things are going to happen on the field, and, you know, sometimes the refs might miss something or something bad might happen. But if you lose your temper, then you turn one bad thing into 2 bad things, and, you know, that's not helpful for the team. So you gotta try your best you know, when guys are competitive, you understand that the passions are gonna get high once in a while, but you always got to try to do your best to maintain your composure out there.
So Tigers looking to settle things down, possess the ball, get a good look. Elliott gets knocked back, so he'll take it out and reset it. Chadwick. This does two things, Jeremy. It gets the Tigers back in control and takes some time off the clock. That one didn't get through, I don't think, on Rancourt.
Nope.
Long pass to space, and Tigers should be able to hunt that one down, and they scoop and go. That's Crowley came out of the net. He's spinning all the way out. Now he's going to scramble back. Open net if they can get a shot. You could get a long one here, but Crowley's back in now.
Oof.
That was a little scary time for the Tigers.
It always is. Every time the goalie wanders outside of that circle, Coach.
And particularly if he drops the ball.
100%.
So Tigers possession deep in their zone. About to hit the 7-minute mark here. They'll come back to Crowley, and Logan will survey the scene, see what he can do.
Well, Lewiston's going to be looking to ride here and force a turnover. Oh, boy.
That was a turnover.
Oh.
So Crowley went to get it out, and in that big webbing that he has, he wasn't able to control it. Didn't come out long, came out as a ground ball.
Yeah.
Trying to see what number that was that got the goal.
Well, we said things could turn around pretty quickly, Coach, in this game, and certainly
I think it was Langelier. I'm going to give it to Langelier, number 2, I see. His second of the game, he got the turnover by the Tigers. Tigers living dangerously. Have given up a 3-goal lead, and
I wonder if Coach Johnson will be keen to take a timeout here and talk to the guys.
Christian with it. Zach thought he had a run, then didn't. Get it back out high. Cody. Cody being defended. Logan trying to get some work done here. Cody, he's in. Now they'll play it back. Elvis. Elliott back outside. Whelan just came on.
Oh.
And he scores. Well, great substitution by Coach. Eben came flying in. The freshman just came flying in. He had momentum coming in off the sidelines. They hit him in stride, and he's got the go-ahead goal, 7-5.
Whalen's got a heck of a shot on him, Coach. I've seen it for years coaching him. As a freshman, he's contributed a lot to the Gardiner offense this year. He's really a heck of an athlete, and he's been doing a great job for us.
Well, that was a great sequence for the Tigers. Zach Christian won the faceoff after the tying goal, came down, set up in the offensive zone, made the pass. He went off, and as the Tigers cycled down low, Whelan came flying on, caught it in stride. The good hard shot was able to beat Rancourt. So 6-minute mark here. Tigers win it.
Farias again, the ground ball.
Farias. He's faster than greased lightning. We've seen that on the football field. In fact, he's in the ad that we run for Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation, one of our great field sponsors down there. He's got that 102-yard, was it an intercept? Was it him with the interception? I forget who it was, but we've seen him fly around on the field.
Oh,
that was a slip, a little wet spot on the field, but
down.
Evans got it back. Tigers bring it out. Smart play by Dingwell, the senior. Says, okay, guys, let's settle down. We got the lead. We got 5 minutes. Let's get a good offensive foray here. And Dingwell is going to take it. Gets a little pick. He spins. Gets it back outside the shot. Oh, Jets wide. Tigers going to maintain possession. And they're in no hurry at this point, although the clock did stop, of course. But Tigers can be patient in the offensive end right now with the goal lead. A lot of people joining us after work. It's turned into a beautiful evening. Gosh, I hope this weather holds for everybody for Memorial Day. Tigers get it out high. Cody's going to hold. Now he's on the run. Good defense there, some good stick work. That was a good defensive play by Cam Plord for the Blue Devils, knocking it away on an offensive chance, but it looks like the Tigers will get possession.
Got a holding call on Lewiston there. Oh, gotta
4 minutes.
Take care of the ball, fellas.
Good job by Lewiston there. Now the ball's loose, and Rancourt will put the big mid over. We got a timeout. Who had possession there? Lewiston? Lewiston must have called a timeout.
Well,
So we'll stay right with it here.
He's had a heck of a game.
Let
Number
you know,
15 from Lewiston.
Let you know at the end of the game, we'll have our Northeast Nutrition and Energy Player of the Game. Want to thank Susie Brennan over there at Northeast Nutrition. Cold drinks on the menu now, for sure. Stop in there. I stopped in the other day and had to have some my summer tires put on. I was over there at VIP, went over to see Susie, and they've got a special drink for us old timers over there. It's called Dad's Drink, which is a coffee drink. It was named after her dad, and it's a coffee protein drink that's delicious. And we certainly thank them. And Capsa Pizza, we're always at Capsa Pizza. Don't have time to cook? Get yourself to Capsa's Pizza. I want to thank Chad and Glenn, the co-owners of Capsa's Pizza. Boy, they sponsor a lot of in-community things. I see their stuff up at Halldale all the time, and you know they've been sponsoring us now for a couple of years. They're our go-to pizza place, that's for sure. In fact, I might have talked myself into stopping there on the way home, Jeremy, because I have to travel up to Augusta now, so I'll go back that way.
Yeah, the old car wash spot's turning out some pretty good pizzas now
Yeah.
under the new banner.
And before that, it was the batting cages, wasn't it, Billy? The batting ice cream and batting cages up there that Ray Valley Senior had, right? The Halldale, Ray Valley.
Great guy.
Ray was a longtime educator at Halldale and ran the batting cages, and tremendous man when I first came to town, and I was umpiring Babe Ruth baseball, where he was busy there. Boy, he used to work the umpires, I'll tell you that. Great guy.
Ooh.
So a 7-6 game, and Lewiston in control here as we wind down to the 4-minute mark. So will we be looking at OT, Dion, and they keep a close eye on Dion as they need to. He's got the 3 goals in the game. They come right out, and they'd like Dion to get rid of the ball. That's what they're trying to do, and make sure they probably stay pretty close to him, because they figure that Lewiston's going to try to get a return pass to him, so they'll come out on him a little bit, and you see it right here, although he's well out deep now as Dion as they spread the field. The Blue Devils will go behind.
I'm going to watch him cutting through that seam. That's
coming down the slot, as I like to call it.
Yeah.
They're content to set it up. They know they only need one to tie. Dion lets it go, rips it wide.
Good defense there. Dion was looking to get his hands free, but the defender kept right on him, so made that shot wide.
St. George got it back out high. They spun around. Langeliers got a couple of goals as well. He's another guy to look at. Number 2, he's got 2 goals, and Dion 3 out of the 5 goals. Mishu, the other one, Colin Mishu.
There it is. Good stick check.
That was well done there.
By Chase Canaris.
Canaris, good timing on that. You got to really have good timing on that as well, and knocked it loose as we wind down.
Timing and placement, so you don't end up in the box.
Langelier took a look at the clock to see where we were with time. Langelier's got it back. Mishu on him. And behind. Tigers make sure they mark up. Here comes the cut. Ball's loose inside, and I think a great save.
Logan Crowley, that was a big one.
Yeah, Logan got a piece of that, knocked it wide. That was labeled, and Crowley with the save of the game for him, I think, with the situation and the clock winding down to 2 minutes. But still plenty of time. Oof. That one's going to go wide, but controlled in behind by the Blue Devils. Mishu. Mishu on him, Mishu on Mishu. That one's going to come out and loose. Who can control it?
Offsides.
Offsides. It'll be Tiger ball. So Tigers with 1:50 left will look to set up and likely play keep away, but they'd take a goal if they can get it, and they got numbers right here. But they'll pause it down, and they're going to spread out and take a timeout, I believe, right? Tiger timeout? The talk strategy, 1:38 left, and we will keep it right here. Want to thank all our great sponsors. I was in at the Gardiner Federal Credit Union today as we worked through some financing on situations for our new housing, and met with Wendy Roberts over there, and she was so helpful explaining different things that we can do. And we came out of there, Beth and I came out of there and said, whoa, that's good to have that out of the way. So we want to thank them. They set up that fire account. Many of you contributed to our fire fund. We thank you so much, and we're just sitting there with that money there, waiting to put it to good use as we get on with our rebuild. And want to thank everybody in the community. I still run into people that I haven't seen since the fire 3 months ago, and everybody's always first thoughts, well, we've been thinking of you and hope everything's going well. And we certainly appreciate what this community has done. The Boys and Girls Club put that fundraising dinner on for us. The Gardiner Federal Credit Union and EJP paid for all the food, so it was all profit. All the groups and organizations that had 50-50s and then contributed to us. One of the Kelly boys won a 50-50 and contributed it all back to us. Just been a tremendous outpouring by this community, and I want to thank this opportunity before we finish our season there to thank everybody for being such a great community. Beth and I are blessed to be in this community. We came up here from Massachusetts. It'll be 50 years ago next year that I came as a 22-year-old assistant football coach and junior high language arts teacher. Taught at the old O.C. Woodman School 50 years ago. And on my way back to Massachusetts, I haven't got there yet. We're still in Tiger Town, and we've got a minute and a half in Tiger Town here to finish up this one. Tigers looking to possess. That's the strategy, right, Jeremy?
Yeah, you got to take care of the ball right now. You can't. You got to make good passes. Doing a good job so far.
Is there any time that Lewiston will go into like a two-man attack on the ball there to try to
they're
get it
going to
loose?
have to if they run down the clock too much, Coach. But I know in high school they don't have a shot clock like they do in college. So that's definitely to the Tigers' advantage. If they can take care of the ball.
They are right now.
They can chew that clock right down to nothing.
Tough bouncer, but they control. Spacing's important on this. You want to give you a chance and opportunity, hit an open pass. They continue to do that smartly. You can see it out front. Elliott with it. Tigers possessing, and that's the key. Chadwick's going to take it deep. Gets a semi-pick, but got cut off, so we got it over. Now the ball's loose with 22 seconds left. A long field for Lewiston. They'll try to... Timeout.
Yeah, Coach must have called it just before he let go of that one.
So it'll be timeout with 19.9 seconds. So basically 20 seconds left in this one. That clock's pretty close right there. Chris is adjusting it now as we speak.
Been a great game, Coach.
Sure has. Well, we've had two great games here. As we covered lacrosse this week, Tuesday night. We had a 6-5 game.
Yes, the
with
girls'
the Lady
game was excellent.
Yeah,
yep.
Tigers won that one over the girls from Lewiston. And in this one, we've got a 7-6 game. Lewiston timeout. Lewiston possession.
Be interested to see if Coach leaves the Tigers in that zone that's been working for him all game, or if he'll change up to a man-to-man for the last few seconds, just because he might be thinking that Lewiston's going to plan for the zone, and maybe that'll, create a little bit of confusion.
Well, for sure, you got to think that the Lewiston Blue Devils are going to look to get the ball to Cody Dion. He had the 3 goals in the game. He's number 18. The other guy to look for is Davin Langelier. He's number 2. He's got 2 goals in the game. So they're the guns. Long field. You would think
This is definitely the Tigers' advantage because it's gonna take some time just to get the ball in the offensive zone
and get set up. And Tigers, of course, will be anticipating a midfield pass potentially, and we'll see what they want to do here. They'll make it to the keeper, Rancourt. Now he's going to make the pass up the middle. Nicely connected there.
Ooh, good
Loose ball.
defense.
Loose there. That was good defensive play by the Tigers.
Gotta stay in front
Parody.
of 'em.
The shot goes wide.
That's going to do it.
And that's going to do it. Tigers are going to win it. Well, Lewiston made a good entry. They got an opportunity, but the Tigers were equal to it. Parody with a good play to take some time off the clock and stop the clean entry. And he makes the play, and the Tigers survive a wide shot at the end, and they survive a little scare. They were up 6-3. It got tied at 6, but the Tigers came back and were able to win it here by 1, 7-6. Well, we'll take a quick break. We'll have a discussion here as we'll give out our Northeast Nutrition and Energy and Capsa Pizza Player of the Game when we come back after this.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Carver's Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. At Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com. The difference in this one, 1 goal, but it could have been bigger. If we had an award to give out to the opposing player, then we would certainly give Brock Rancourt. How many saves?
Geez, I counted 13, Coach, and I may have missed 1 or 2.
Yeah, fantastic job by Rancourt in goal here for the Lewiston Blue Devils. We'll recap the scoring. Davin Langelier with 2 goals, Cody Dion with 3 goals, and Colin Mishu, the goal scorers for the Blue Devils. For the Tigers, they had good balance. Braden Elliott had a goal, Logan Cody with a goal, Evan Whalen with the goal, and it was Whalen with the game winner, wasn't it?
Yeah,
when he came off the bench there. And Chase Canaris with a goal, Asher Nagy, Cody Dingwell, and Owen Chadwick with goals for the Gardiner Tigers. So good scoring balance for the Gardiner Tigers. Tigers are going to move up to 9-4 on the season, and a 5-game winning streak as they head in hot into the playoffs. Blue Devils will fall to 6-7. So Tigers will move up a little bit in the heel points with that win over Class A Lewiston Blue Devils. Here we'll give out our players of the game. For the Capsa Pizza Player of the Game, Cody Dingwell, the senior. Good senior leadership out there by Cody, as well as good play all around for Cody Dingwell. Had some assists and really was a steadying influence out there, Jeremy, for the Tigers.
Yeah, Cody's been really solid at that offensive midfield position. You know, he's kind of the senior guy on that offensive unit as far as the midfielders go, and he really gets things going for us and always plays. You know, Dingy always plays with a ton of energy no matter what he's doing. So it was really helpful for the Tigers, I think, tonight.
I want to thank our good friends at Caps's Pizza for all season long awarding these kids, both here at Gardiner and at Halldale, winners of the players of the game. And certainly we thank Chad and Glenn up there. And we're going to get up and Chad and I were talking about the ad there that they have. We did it in 2020 during COVID, so we'll get up there this summer and we're going to reduce parts of their ad for them. That's a great ad, and Chad wrote the script for that. Lots of times I end up having to do it all, and Chad said, "No, I've done this before," and he did that. And he did the voiceover, tremendous job. Really like that ad. So we want to thank Caps's Pizza. We want to thank Northeast Nutrition and Energy. Aiden Parody is going to be defensive player of the game here. You saw the defensive play he made at the end of the game, but he was instrumental in a lot of the game, Jeremy.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, Aiden's a first-year senior, and you would not know it to look at him. He's an absolute menace at that long stick midfielder position. He's always hustling. He's in position. He, causes a lot of ground balls, and he sucks up a lot of ground balls. He just really overall had an outstanding year for any player, let alone a first-year guy. So it's been really fun watching Aiden this year.
So if you didn't catch the beginning of the game, you're going to want to go back and watch it. They had a nice ceremony for Coach Johnson, and we want to congratulate Coach on his 200th victory. He's over 200 now. He got that back a couple of weeks ago, and they honored him in the pregame. They had the players come out, and past players also showed up today to show their respect for Coach. And the thing I respect about Casey is he does it the right way. He's a great role model for his student athletes, demands the very best of them, and congratulations to Coach Johnson. And get another 200 victories, Coach, and we'd like to be here to bring some of those to you. I want to thank all our fans. As I said, this is going to wrap up our regular season. We'll take a look at playoffs. The best place to check us out is on Munson Media on Facebook. We'll let you know if we have anything cooking here as we move into the playoffs, which will be coming up here very shortly. We will be bringing you the year-end class day from Gardiner Area High School. That's on June 6th, starting at about 7:45 in the morning. We'll bring all those activities to you, as well as graduation. And somebody asked me the other day, how long have you been doing graduation, things of that sort? Well, I did my very first graduation video. Of course, we weren't streaming back then, but 30 years ago. The class of 1994 was the first class that we covered graduation for. We used to do what we called a senior video. So I've been 30 years at covering graduation class day activities for the classes. Few years I was off when I wasn't back here teaching, and we had other people doing it. But glad to be able to do that again for everybody this year. We know so many of the families appreciate that. It's a keepsake for them, and also it's a way for families that are away to be able to watch their family members graduate from Gardiner Area High School. So we'll have all that for you. I want to thank Billy Hasty doing our camera work here today. Chris Wheeler was on our production, and Jeremy Bullock, the novice, but came in as a professional and did a great job. Thanks, Paul, for coming on and lending your expertise to this great game of lacrosse. And for everybody, I'm Rob Munsing. We'll see you soon here on Munsing Media. So long, everybody.